Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, TGIF. This is our recorded video today. No daily brew. A little short, quickie. We do these a lot during the tropical season in the afternoons. People like them. We upload them to all the platforms. Just 5 to 10 minutes. What's going on in the weather world, and going to do one this morning talking about the weather incoming today and next week. This is a brand new outlook that just came out from the Storm Prediction Center. We have a big developing low pressure system right above me here. You can see it, deep low pressure across middle U.S. High storm chances. They're talking about violent tornadoes again, strong wind, hail, and this is stretching a large portion down from the south, almost all the way to the Great Lakes. So pretty much anybody in that dark green, yellow, orange, red need to be watching that radar today, listening. We got weather alerts. Pay attention to developing weather for sure today. This is Friday. Tornado outlook. We have a hatched area that's very large. Don't see this very often. Hatched areas are usually EF2 or greater possibilities, and that's large. We got a large wind swath here that sometimes this could be hurricane force winds, regardless of tornadoes. In the black hatched area, especially in the little kind of purple area. And then hail is a big deal with the two separate areas here. We have the main squall line that we have setting up here, and then the main core itself. But again, all hatched, meaning large 2-inch hail possible. Big storms. Now this line does extend tomorrow. We do have a chance for a squall line to still be hanging on tomorrow down in the south, and especially the northeast where the core of the low is. So pay attention to that. Not showing much tornado chances tomorrow, but definitely wind and a little bit of hail possibility across the south. They do mention possible tornadoes briefly. Storm Prediction Center says they might bump up some of this maybe in later outlook. So pay attention to that squall line. You can kind of see it here on future radar. Timing here tomorrow, 5 a.m. You kind of see what's going on here. Big low across the Great Lakes. Here's your squall line setting up about 3 o'clock tomorrow from Upper Gulf all the way to the East Coast. There's your low moving on out, but we'll still have some backside strong winds. So very windy day across the Northeast no matter what. Northeast can experience a lot of wind from this low pressure system. Squall line kind of peters out a little bit. It passes through. We got NASCAR going on. It looks like it's going to rain the first part of the day on Saturday. Should be long gone off in the Atlantic, and Florida gets almost nothing out of this. We're going to get into that here in a second. But the frontal line tries to move south. Might make its way down the Bahamas on Sunday. So the frontal line getting down there pretty deep, and that means some more cool, dry air. Backside of this thing, as we saw the last storm, we do have a little bit of this front backing up, and over the weekend, later Sunday into Monday, we can see some storms popping up here and along the upper Gulf Coast from the tail end of this front, kind of bending back around. Far as rain goes, this is your 7-day rain map. You can see that we got a high pressure kind of blocking. Look at this, almost nothing for the next 7 days here across a big chunk of Florida. Now we're going to get sporadic little afternoon thunderstorms like we've been getting. But as far as accumulation goes, very, very dry. And it's unfortunate, too, because we got a new drought outlook that came out yesterday. A little bit of drought here across Virginia, North Carolina, upper Gulf, but mainly Florida here. They're the ones that's standing out. And we got an extreme drought down in the south, almost the same areas that Ian came across 6 months ago. So a big part of Florida, unfortunately, is dry. Sometimes this happens before rainy season. Rainy season typically around May, end of May for sure. So hopefully this evens out and things fill back up. Even our lake in the back's getting very low. Now next week, Tuesday, we got another big low pressure coming in. This is your day 5 outlook. Already showing 30%, almost a repeat setup. This one's moved up a tick more, kind of over Arkansas a little bit northward. The Euro here, latest Euro on the tropicaltidbits.com, which I have linked all over the place on my site, shows this week's system. This is your low-level winds, but look what happens next week. This one could be even a lower, deeper pressure. Man, it's popping in 979. This is Tuesday. So, again, the same concern is going to be in this whole general area here as this low pressure moves on up. Very deep pressure, 977. So this one could even be stronger than what we're seeing today. That's long range, but Tuesday into Wednesday, man, we could see some pretty intense storms and winds from this next week. This is Tuesday, Wednesday on the Euro. So pay attention to that. Looking pretty intense. But the Storm Prediction Center is on it. Even though they don't show anything here for this is Tuesday. Nothing yet for Wednesday. But it doesn't mean we won't have anything storm-wise. But that's it. So, weather in a nutshell. Stay safe out there. Like I said, hope you enjoy this. We're going to upload it, and we will be back live Monday for our Daily Brew, 9:19 Eastern. All right, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.